I guess I would consider my Z06, my C8 Z06, to in fact be my daily driver because I don't have another car. And on a day like today, with weather like this and the rain, this is what I chose to take to run errands and go to Home Depot. The Home Depot. The only thing that can make this any more of a daily driver probably would be going to get some groceries. But the day is still young. Who knows? Anything is possible. And this also plays into part of the conversation and reasoning behind why the C8 Z06 is the perfect car for me. Even going back to an email that I received from my Porsche sales advisor, brand ambassador from 5 years ago. I think I might need to actually pick up another hose, another garden hose, and maybe one of these. Granted, this would be used to wash the car, and yeah, I know I'm going to get comments about it, but hear me out. This is the dirtiest the car has been. I haven't washed it since I've gotten it, and we actually have a mobile detail scheduled for Tuesday, so it will be clean. It will get clean, but the cleaning and washings after that, well, I got an idea. I got a plan. We got the goods. Now we got more rain. It's coming down pretty good. Take that. All right. So, my daughter, she says, Dad, can we go to Home Depot and get some hardware to hang these pictures and paintings up in my room? Yeah, sure. So there's our daily driver, running errands, grocery getter haul, and it is pouring down raining. But I think we might get some cool shots of the Z06 in this weather. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm a fan of an overcast day, and not that we're gonna get crazy out here, but you know, wet roads and rear-wheel drive is always a fun time, isn't it? Granted, with nearly 700 horsepower, the roads can be completely dry and you're still going to have a lot of fun, which, whether it's Z06 or Stingray, you can't go wrong. I'm not going to lie. Z51 or Z06, the ELSD is a game changer. I know there's always debates and questions on, is the Z51 package, do you need it or not? Granted, with Z06, it pretty much, all the goodies are going to get standard anyway. But I would say, especially having had a ZL1 and how much fun that was, the ELSD is a no-brainer. Part of the spec on this car, actually, that was a must, was ELSD and front end lift. And again, you can't go wrong with a good old-fashioned remote start. Not a cold start, but it's good enough, right? And I did not realize how bad or how often I would need that front end lift, even at stock height. And speaking of daily drivers, this is my daily. Granted, Porsche, which is a little fuzzy right now. Porsche has their own brand of watch, which is Tag Heuer.
In Spain, we like how we were.
Calm down, Amy. Which is a Tag Heuer. I don't know how you say it. And it's actually kind of funny. I don't know if there's a watch for Corvette or GM, or Chevrolet, but this is my daily driver when it comes to timepieces. And even though my name is on the list for several waitlisted Rolexes, I'm kind of dreading the day that I get the call that I can come pick one up, because I really like the one that I got. I really like this Omega Seamaster that I've got, which I didn't realize I was going to love so much until I got it. And that's kind of where we are with the Z06. I consider this to be the value play. I consider this to be, for instance, like this would be the C8 Z06 of daily driver timepieces in comparison to a Rolex And that being more along the lines of a Porsche 911. But I like it. And I didn't think that I would like it as much as I did until after I got it. And now I'm very, very pleased and very happy that I have it. And it saved me money. Granted, some people will say buying a watch of this price tag is not necessarily saving money, as you could have just not bought it all together and saved all the money. But, you know, in context, you guys know what I mean, right? For the longest, I thought I wanted a 911 GT3. Now, granted, at the time, the C8 Z06 didn't exist. I don't even know if it was a consideration. I don't even know if it was a thought. But I go back to an old email and I am reminded of exactly why this car is so great. It's because the 911, whether it's a 991.2 or 992, I think falls into the same category of it's kind of hard to really, really enjoy it on the street at low speed, or at least to get the sound out of it. And I don't want to end up driving around like some of these other 911 drivers, some of these other GT3 drivers, which obviously this is not a monolith. This is not how all GT3 drivers behave. But this 5.5 liter flat plane crank V8 behind me, this LT6, music to my ears at a variety of rev ranges. And the DCT allows me to control and create, or at least attempt to, initiate some of the sounds, pops, cracks, burbles, overruns that just bring a smile to my face all the time. All right, so now I gotta ask, how many of you would drive your Z06 in the rain? And how many of you would, even a Stingray, see, it doesn't matter. How many of you would drive your Corvette in the rain? And how many of you would take it to Home Depot? My daughter says, I'm not walking in the rain, come pick me up. So I did buy this car to drive it, so it's okay if it's raining, it's not a big deal. But what categorizes it as a daily driver? If it's my only car, technically mine, but I don't have a normal commute. I work from home, I don't really go anywhere, and even if I did, it's like 5 miles, like 10 miles maybe. I feel like this falls into the same category of classification of trying to determine whether or not a C8 Z06 is a supercar, which, if we're going to do the test, we have to do the test, right? 3, 2, 1, up. And yet another reason behind why this is not a supercar, technically. If you want to quote Rory from Auto Trader, the doors don't do anything crazy.
Amazing. Finally, they've built a proper supercar. But if we're really talking about the thing that makes supercars super, then you've got to have some silly doors. And in the case of the MC20, a set of dihedral doors mounted to a high-tech carbon tub. I don't know which one of these is faster on the track, but if races were decided on style, the MC20 will be lapping this thing, I tell you.
I need you to help me. I need you to help me. Open the front. Open it. Go on. Put it in there. It's officially a grocery getter now.